Oh Lord, I'm so like discombobulated. Heesh. Okay, here we go. I think it's going live on YouTube. Hello. I think I am live on YouTube. All right. So let's get this started. Hello. Hello. Is Capricorntigress. Astrology. A look inside.com. Okay, you guys. So I don't have a lot of fanfare music like I like to do. I realize it's already 5 minutes after 7. I thought I was going to get here at 6:30. Here I am at 7:05. I'm just getting here. And I thought it's just going to be one of those days, isn't it? So we got a couple of things to talk about. And I just realized I didn't even put on my actual lip gloss. So hold on for a second. So let's do that. Oh, there we go. Gotta get that extra layer in there. That extra layer of shine. Okay, you guys, I want you to know already. I already know I'm going to be silly. I really want this to be known ahead of time in case anyone thinks that I'm going to be serious. Jupiter is on my ascendant. Exactly. And if you're one of my friends from Facebook, then you got to see me without all my makeup and accoutrements. And I'm still not dressed, y'all, because I'm not. I did this challenge. It was like I buried myself challenge, and I went completely without makeup and no hair and no. I didn't have anything, no jewelry or nothing, and I'm really proud of myself because that was always my big fear that someone's going to catch me looking like like that. And so here I am back with my makeup on, but it was really refreshing and it was freeing. It was a really cool thing to do. And I think I felt extra bold because the sun and Mercury were on my Mars. And we're going to talk about where the planets are right now because I love to talk about where the planets are and get us ready for what's coming up as well. And let me just see something. I did have some things fall, so I wonder if that fell over there. It's probably way over there, so I'm not gonna be able to get it. I guess whatever it is, I think it already happened. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me just check. Yep, it is. So Uranus is retrograde. That I was trying to get. I had everything written down, but it's me, and it's. I'm gonna light this sage, by the way, so I can clear out any bad vibes because I just want to do that. But anyway, Uranus is officially retrograde, everyone, and it's going backwards at 10 degrees of Taurus. And it's so weird. Right now, the moon's exactly at 10 degrees of Virgo. I know my daughter has her sun, moon, and Mercury at between 10 and 11 degrees of Virgo. So this is kind of probably a cool moment for her somewhere. She might even be out there thinking, my mom is over there doing that show. But let's see, the moon is at 10 degrees of Virgo. Mercury's at 0 degrees of Virgo. So we're starting to move gradually into the time of Virgo. And if you are a Virgo, I like to take this moment because it's coming up. We have probably a few days left. The sun is at 27 degrees and 31 minutes of Leo, almost 28 degrees of Leo. So we're almost there, right, Virgos? Almost Virgo season, right? So as we get prepared for Virgo season, I want to make this special offer to Virgos. Now, Leos, those who want to take advantage of the offer, Leos, you just have to go in and you can still take advantage to the end of the month. But Virgo, you can also now get your discount. So what you can do is you can if you'd like to get something from Astrology, look inside, a card reading, astrology reading, a love potion, a money potion, a protection kit. We've got the computerized readings now. Also, the Astronomaland readings are real big. I've got bundles for that. Also, we have alignments, so sacred soul alignments that I'm now doing for people. So those are available. And we've just got a lot of things. There's even things like soap and perfume and all of that stuff that's going to be there. So everyone's invited to go to Astrology, a look inside during the month, of now. Both Leo and Virgo. So, what you do is get what you want. When you get to checkout, you enter either in Leo or you can enter in Virgo, and you'll get 25% off your entire order. That means if you have an order that's like, $400, you pay $300, or, whatever. It's a good deal. Just so that you know, I just want you guys to know that, because it's a good deal to get 25% off. And happy birthday to Leo, and happy birthday to, or upcoming birthday to Virgos. So as I mentioned, the sun is oh, and by the way, you can go to our shop and get that discount at astrologyalookinside.com/shop. That's astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay. So as I was saying, the sun is at 27 degrees of Leo, and the moon is at 10 degrees of Virgo, and it's almost at 11 degrees of Virgo, so it's moving pretty quickly. Mercury is at 0 degrees of Virgo, and Venus is at 11 degrees of Cancer. I kind of like that. That means that at this very moment, in fact, Venus and the moon are sextile each other. That's really good. I think that's really good for relationships, for communicating with people, getting in touch with your emotions, and expressing emotions in a loving, caring, maybe even romantic way. So that's a very, very good thing. In fact, I sense romance may be rather high right now. I do sense that there may be some romance brewing for quite a number of people. You guys, I'm sorry, I've got ants in my pants. In fact, these pants are really not that great of pants. And it's like, I feel like I don't know, it's not feeling good. So anyway, the sun is trine Mars. The sun is trine Mars. The sun is at 27 degrees of Leo, and Mars is at 25 degrees of Aries. And, Mars is going to be in Aries for some time. So expect that Mars to go retrograde soon, because I know it's not, it's going to be in Aries for a minute. So Jupiter is at 18 degrees of Capricorn. And as I said, it's sitting on my ascendant. So upset. So even though Jupiter is retrograding, I still can't stop laughing. It's one of those things, Jupiter makes you laugh no matter where it goes. And, the funny thing, since Jupiter is retrograding, I have had the ability to eat like whatever I want and not feel like I'm gaining weight at this time. But we all know that when it retrogrades, it's going to go right back forward again. So eventually, whatever it is I'm losing in the summer, I'm going to have to fight to keep that off when fall comes. We all know that. And I know that these planets are going to be going direct in September. So we're going to be feeling a huge shift coming up in September. I hope you people are aware of this. So right now we still have Jupiter retrograde at 18 degrees. We've got Saturn retrograde at 26 degrees. We've got Pluto retrograde at 22 degrees of Capricorn. So all three of those in Capricorn making some form of an aspect to each other. They're like their three-headed dragon, really, for some Capricorns. And I feel it distinctly because it's in my first house. So yeah, so a lot of Capricorns might be feeling that if you got Capricorn rising, or if you got a Capricorn moon, or even a Capricorn Venus or Capricorn Jupiter in this case, you might really be feeling this like Capricorn thing going on. A lot of ambition, I think a lot of ambition is happening, whether you're a Capricorn or not. But I think it's really affecting Capricorns and Virgos and maybe even some Tauruses. Now, Uranus, as I mentioned earlier, is going retrograde in Taurus. So some Tauruses who may not have seemed like they've had their act together may suddenly start, getting it together. It's like they're waking up from a reverie, that type of thing. And so this just happened. So, maybe expect to see a little bit of changes in Tauruses who might have been running a little amok lately. Okay. Okay. So Neptune is also retrograde. It's at 20 degrees of Pisces. And that is technically, sextile that Jupiter in Capricorn. And soon, within the next 10 hours, Neptune and the moon are going to be opposed to each other. So it's weird because both Neptune and the moon are indications of like confusion, sometimes lies, deceit, deception, illusion, delusion, those type of things. Neptune in particular, but they're also known for really amazing works of art like poetry and music and television. And I'm thinking even some like talks or speeches or written materials perhaps, but something inspirational because we're talking about Neptune and the moon. And they're going to be making a positive aspect to Jupiter in Capricorn. So I expect something really positive, I think, to come out of this connection, whatever it is. The North Node is at 27 degrees of Gemini and it's retrograde, and it is exactly sextile the Sun, which is at 27 degrees of Leo. So we are feeling that. Also, we got Chiron at 8 degrees of Aries. And really, that is not making any major aspects. Now, Venus is at 11 degrees of Cancer, and so there is a little bit of a wide square going on between Venus and Chiron, but Chiron is going backwards because it too is retrograde. So it's if there was some type of Venus issues, maybe some people had some love problems over the last week, some issues going on with relationships. I think those are clearing up. I really do, with Venus separating from whatever that ugly square was to Chiron, because all the wounds came out, all the wounds. And I can tell you for me, a lot of wounds came up. So, just know we're pulling away from that. And, just inhale love, exhale any type of stress. Inhale love, okay? So that is it for where the planets are. We have talked about the planets. And now I'm wondering if anyone showed up. There was a Lizzie out there. Lizzie, hey, new to your channel. Thank you, Lizzie A. I love when people stop by. Blessings to you, Lizzie A. Looks like she gave me a thumbs up over here. And Lizzie, because you came by, and I know you're not expecting it, but I always do this. I'm going to do a surprise reading for Lizzie. Now, and Lizzie, if you're out there and you hear me, oh, wow, let me know if you have a specific thing you want me to talk about. And I just dropped all these cards while I was talking. So give me a second, because I want to use the Miss Cleo deck. I love that deck. I got my little Japanese deck here too. I might pull that out tonight. I'm not sure. But I love the Miss Cleo deck. I might even add in a love, like just a little bit of love at the end of these, because I didn't do that last time. And I need to do that because we're at the 20th, so I can I think I did till the 22nd before because of the new moon. So this will be good. Get everything updated from now into September. Right. So whatever messages that need to come in for now to September will come in. And I'm going to do something for Lizzie A really quick. She's not expecting it, but it's a good warm up for me. And I like getting warmed up, so let's do that. Also, let's see. After I do this little special reading, my little warm up, I will start in for the signs, especially if I don't have any other requests, because I don't see a lot of activity, because, you know, I don't always show up as normally, like I normally should. So people never know when I'm really here or not here. But tonight I'm here. I'm really here tonight, you guys. So let's see what this is saying for Lizzie A. I'm surprising you, Lizzie A, because you're new to my channel and you gave me a love and you deserve it. So let's see what Divine Spirit wants to tell Lizzie. Ooh, a couple of cards pop right out. That special message we're telling Lizzie A. Show me clearly what to share. I got a couple of messages already. What are we sharing with Lizzie A? Just a few more. Give me a few more. What are we sharing with Lizzie A? Anything else? Anything else? Show me. Oh, there we go. Is that the last one? Anything else? Show me clearly. Going once. Okay, so let's see what it wants to tell Lizzie. Let's see here. See, and I don't know Lizzie, so anything I get is just completely from whatever comes out here, whatever it is. Oh, wow. So Lizzie, here's what I'm picking up, okay? So I think this has something to do with business or money or career. I don't know why, but you know, sometimes when I get these little vibes, I just think it is what it is. And I think this has a lot to do with business and career here. And and the reason I'm saying this is because of the cards that immediately came out. So it's like, whoa, I mean, this is amazing. But in your case, your first card was the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins is a card that is really indicative of like industry, like learning a new trade, working hard at that trade, um, you know, gaining knowledge maybe of a new trade or something of that nature. It is about work, you know, at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. And you know, with it being coins, it's about pentacles. It could be a new job. um it could be you know, maybe some kind of something that you're mastering. Maybe you're in school, maybe you're trying to master something because of that, but it's something that you're mastering. Okay, it's learning a new skill, it's mastering that skill. Okay, so that's what that is, and it's a good time to continue to work even more now. And then you got the Eight of Cups right on top of it. So two eights, an eight crossed by an eight. And I really think, you know, this Eight of Cups sometimes can indicate vanity, but it can also indicate like having to really put yourself first and maybe even walking away from something that is just not serving your best interest. Like if you're involved in something and it's not serving your best interest, then walk away from that. Some event, it's some type of it could be nonsense. It could be some kind of lifestyle change. It could be something that's unexpected. And one person said here, it's not time to make parties, but it's time to work. So, you know, with this, with the hard work, and then it being crossed by the Eight of Cups, this is double the work. Like I said, it could be a new business. It could be double work. You might even feel like you're doing so much of the work, whatever that is. Because here's the Three of Swords, which tells me that you feel like you've been backstabbed, or in this case, stabbed in the heart. The Three of Swords ain't nothing nice. It could be some delays. So maybe you're learning new skills, because you might have feel like you don't have any success in your business or in something. It's something that can indicate delays. And nobody likes feeling like a Three of Swords. Nobody likes that feeling where et tu Brutus. No one wants that. No one wants to experience that. Mm. But look, I think coming out of that, you're going to be fine. You got a King of Staves. You might be dealing with like a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries, or maybe you yourself might be a fire sign. But I'm sensing maybe a male. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a success. It's a successful male. It's success in general. It's success. So that's very good. I think you've been worried though. I really do, because you got this. Now it turned upside down, but it was not upside down. So I'm not going to do that. But here's the Four Swords. You had the Four Swords. And you might have been really downing your drink, down in yourself. Because the Four Swords is not a good feeling. Nobody likes the Four Swords feeling. It's that feeling of loneliness. You might have been working hard, feel like you're working by yourself. You're not getting the attention, or you're not getting the support or anything, because this is a feeling of loneliness and solitude. And with that Three of Swords and then this Four Swords, it's feeling like you're alone. You might feel like dying sometimes. I mean, you need to heal. Maybe it's time for self-care and spending time alone. And when you spend that time alone, I think it's going to lead to it becoming your strength. It's going to make you stronger. But the more time, look at this. This is an 8. Look at that. That's another 8. This strength card is an 8. Look at that. So this is about you really spending time on you right now. I think when you do this, you're going to be stronger. Oh, wow. And in the current position, we get the Empress, Lizzie. The Empress. I always think of this as a Virgo because it's a 3 card, but it is such a beautiful card for a woman to get, to be the Empress in the current position. The Empress is like all knowing. She's emotional, she's giving, she's nurturing, she's loving. I mean, what woman doesn't want to get the Empress? So that's a beautiful card to come out. And I just wanted to see if I had a little bit of extra stuff on her, because I know I did. Hold on for a second. Let me see with the Empress. Because I will give you my street versions of everything, and I might miss something because the Empress is a very important card, and I know I'm missing some of her best virtues. Let's see, where's the Empress? Here we go. One of the things it says here is abundance, creativity, and fertility. So she usually is like pregnant with ideas. That's what I always say. But basically fertility. Some it could indicate pregnancy. It could just indicate that you are creative and you got lots of ideas right now. But abundance is also another word. This is a Venus card, by the way. It's ruled by Venus. So it's very good. So good, congrats for that. But the next card that came out after that, though, was the Knight of Swords. And when I see the Knight of Swords, I always imagine there's some type of fighting somewhere. So this is like the second time I've got the vibe that we're dealing with some type of fighting. Maybe this could be disregard for doing something regardless, like not paying attention to the signs and disregarding the consequences of taking actions when you shouldn't. It could be courage in action, but sometimes you need to watch the consequences of what you're doing before you take said action. Okay. But this also is saying, you got to prepare yourself to face some hurdles. I always say it's a card of strategy. He's got his sword, he's got his shield, and he's got to strategize how he's going to win. This is the Knight of Swords, okay? And after that, we've got the Ten of Staves. Again, I'm sensing this is about work because the Ten of Staves is an indicator that you put in a lot of work and you feel like you don't get a lot back. But you're being told to give to get. If this is about online work, this is like giving out some freebies in order to build, say, an email list. Give to get. And when you do that, you end with the 10 of coins, money, money, money. That's your secret. Give to get. If you need help with that, contact me because I run businesses as well. Give to get, though. That's your secret, Lizzie. I'm going to pull this apart just to see if there's anything I missed, anything I need to tell you. Let's see here. So, like I said, we had 2 8s, and that's about it. We had the Knight of Swords and 2 Kings. And let me see something. I know that 2 Kings, actually, I think this is getting advice from men, if I'm not mistaken, but let me check. See if I've got that here. I'm almost positive that's what that means. We should have one here. Used to have that. I had that here. I'm positive that means something. No, I've looked it up before. I want to say it means the advice of men. Getting advice from men. I'm so picky about stuff like that. I like finding out info like that. So I'm going to look it up for you. Let's see, two kings. Da, 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 da. No, I had seen this somewhere. Success. It means success. So I love that it means success because you have the Strength card and the Empress, and I love that 2 Kings mean success. It means after all of this hard work and getting stabbed in the heart and all that stuff, it's all going to lead to your success. And I'm just going to end this on the Strength and Empress card. These are the only 2 major arcana cards that you got. Strength, your strength is being that Empress. Your strength is being creative. So if this has to do with work, online, making money online, a career, your strength is in your creativity. Okay. Starting new things, giving to get. Okay. All right. Much love to you, Lizzie. And if you haven't already done so, please like and share videos, subscribe to the channel, then go to the website, Astrology A Look Inside, subscribe to the newsletter over there, and check out our shop at astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay. Much love and light to you. So let's go ahead and start moving on to the signs. I've been running my chops, doing what I always do. And I'm going to do something different today. Since we're almost in Virgo season, by the time we get back, it will be Virgo season. So I'm going to start with the sign of Virgo. And this is good, well, definitely until the next full moon, which won't be until the beginning of, September, the 2nd of September. So this will be good for the rest of the month for sure. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the sign of Virgo. and ask Divine Spirit. Divine Spirit, please lead us to that special message that you have for the sign of Virgo. Is the message you want us to share with the sign of Virgo? Amazing, because tonight the moon is in Virgo and Mercury is in Virgo, and it'll be interesting to see what message Divine Spirit wants us to share with the sign of Virgo. Okay, so let's see. Nothing popped out. So show me clearly, what is the special message you have for the sign of Virgo? Show me clearly, what is that? Oh my goodness. Am I going to take all them cards? Yep. I am. Take every one. So let's see what this is saying. Wow, it was almost an exact perfect reading too. So weird. When it popped out, it's like the whole hand popped out. So this is so weird because I very seldom get this, because you saw me. I shuffled a lot, but I got the Three of Swords, which is something I just saw a moment ago. The Three of Swords, Virgo. Some of you guys might be feeling this. Some of you guys might be feeling like you've been stabbed in the heart. To me, of course, I sense betrayal. And the Three of Swords, betrayal can always mean like, you know, some people say it's just about luck or not having any luck, but it's more than that. This could be heartache. This could be divorce. This could be separation. This could be infidelity. This could be miscarriage. This could indicate fertility problems. I mean, it came up upright. So, I mean, it could just be the revealing of the truth. Sometimes there might be a truth we need to know. It could be lessons learned. It could be, it just could be stuff that you have to remove from your life because it makes you feel like this. Nobody wants to feel like that. That's a horrible vibe. And I do think it has something to do with love. The Lover's card came up next. Look at that. I think it might have something to do with a decision you have to make about love. You might be making that decision about love, Virgo. I don't know why you feel like you've been stabbed in the heart when it comes to love. But you have that here. I do see that you next have the Magician. And this is telling me that you've got all the tools at your disposal, to get whatever it is that you want. The Magician sometimes doesn't feel good. So you might be having some health issues too. I mean, some of the problem could be that you're having some health issues. But just know that if you want to succeed, you have all the tools that you need as the Magician to win. I think that you might just be taking a step back to wait and meditate. This is an indication of, taking the time to meditate. I mean, maybe you feel that you have to take this time to meditate, that you're not ready to go forward for some reason. And I mean, this could be you feeling like a victim, or it just could indicate there's just time for change, that you could be tested. It's just basically a time to wait, okay? And then after that, you got the Five of Cups. Yeah, you've been worried. You've been worried, and you've been in your cups about this. This is something that you've been worried about. You might even have been drinking about it because you're worried about it. You're concerned about it. You're emotional about it. I mean, whatever it is, this is what's popping up here, this Five of Cups. This is telling me there could be some disappointment. You could feel disappointed about something, some kind of loss. You feel like you lost something. It could just be a minor disappointment, but you're going to need some patience to get over it because you feel like you lost something. I think whatever you've been through, I think you're going to be fine. You got this Three of Cups that came up. The Three of Cups shows me a victory after loss. So whatever loss, whatever it was, whatever happened, you're going to celebrate. You're going to have victory after that loss, because this is celebration. Okay, this is celebrating after that feeling of being lost. And it's amazing to me that it came up right after the card that indicated the feeling of loss. So to me, it's no mistake that it did pop up. Okay, so I'm trying to find every single one of this. This one says here to mingle with your friends and family instead of worrying about your problems, and value how precious life is. It could be a reconciliation. It could be a marriage proposal. Wow. I mean, it's something to do with maybe Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, maybe. But yeah. And you know what's so funny is that right after it in the well, in the current position for you, Virgo, is the Knight of Cups. This is indicating making that offer. You might get an offer of love. You might get an offer, a proposal for a job. You might be offered lots of opportunities, maybe something you can't even say no to because it's such a good opportunity and such a good offer. You're like, oh, wow, that's a great offer. I'm going to take that. So you might be getting that. I see here that you might even have to make choices between several offers. You might have several directions you can go, maybe several things you can choose, and you're going to have to choose wisely which direction you really want to go. I think you're going to be moving away from whatever it's been, where you've been, what you've been doing. I think you're going to be moving into something new. I think it might lead to your success. It may be actual physical travel, but I think it's more like maybe emotional, physical, even financial, traveling from one point to another point. And I think whatever you're up to, Virgo, it's going to lead to success. Here's victory, Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but Virgo, I think this is victory and success. And it's coming in quickly. And here's the Queen of Cups. I think it's coming in maybe even with emotions, love, maybe from a female. Love, if you are a Virgo female, this is you feeling that cup of emotion, maybe receiving a cup of emotion. And I love this because look at her. She got all that gold right there. She getting paid. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking about. Let me just pull this apart and see what special messages I might not have seen for Virgo right now. So let's see. There were one of the things I didn't notice. There were 2 3s, but one of the things I didn't notice, there were no aces in this reading at all. So interesting. We had a couple of knights, but no king. I didn't notice that either. Isn't that funny? We had no king here. But give me a second, you guys. No king. We had 2 knights, a Knight of Cups, a Knight of Staves, and a Queen of Cups. So this could be about a emotional female, maybe doing, maybe you're the emotional female or has something to do with emotional female. But you had several major arcana. And I think this has to do with love. The first card here is the Lovers. This is telling me that this is about love, maybe. This is maybe making a decision about love, knowing you have a choice. You have a choice when it comes to love. And I love that it's a 6 card. Look at that. 6 in astrology is the card of Virgo. Just say. And then the Magician came out right after that. This tells me that whatever is going on when it comes to love and making the decision, you're the Magician. You can make ish happen. You've got the power, the knowledge. You got the tools at your disposal to make ish happen. So take your time, meditate on it, pray on it, wait for the right time before you act, and then strike and achieve victory. Might be with a Cancer, but yeah. And there we go. So this has been my reading for you, Virgo. It's a special reading for Virgos because it's Virgo season any moment now. And so I wanted to start with Virgo. I think the only nice thing to do is to go and do Leo next because, well, you know, it's the last few days of Leo and it's just not right to just leave them like that and make them last. I ain't doing that when it's still Leo season. I ain't like that. So the next sign up next is going to be Leo. Leo. We're going to do Leo. So let's see what divine spirit wants to tell Leo first right now. You guys, I'm separating the cards because I don't like it when the cards all come out the same. I like to make sure that they're nice and good and separated so we don't ever have to experience that. So let's, and then of course I'm going to shuffle and it'll probably end up all the same again. That's just the way it is. Oh, I forgot to tell Virgo. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And then go over to our website at astrologylookInside.com/shop. I have an order page too. You can always go there. I have quick readings there. They're like half price. So if you want to do a quick reading, it's like some, instead of you getting a live reading, you'll get like a recorded reading. It's half price, so why not? You can go there. Also, it's a link to our Acuity products is on the order page. So you can actually schedule your Acuity appointment right there from the order page or on the Acuity page. I've tried to think of everything. I tried anyway. So next we are going to do Leo because we did Virgo first. I'm not going backwards. I just want to get Leo in there before I move on. So Divine Spirit, show me clearly, what is that special message you want me to share with the sign of Leo? Show me clearly what we're sharing with the sign of Leo. What is it you want me to share with the sign of Leo? Show me clearly what the message is for Leo. Ooh, what is, oh, there we go. What is that message for Leo? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Leo? Show me clearly. Oh, wow, okay. Make it known. Anything else? Show me clearly. Oh, man, Leo. Is that it? You're going to end on that? Come on, really? Give me something else to end on, these poor people. Lord. Is that it? That's it. Okay, I'm ending there. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I tell you, I'm always singing. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Lord, have mercy. Jeez. Oh, Lord. Lord. Travel soon. Okay, Leo, y'all going through something. But let me just start here. Look, you can tell when I get busy, my hair starts looking drunk. Well, look, Seven of Staves. Seven of Staves is an integrity card. At least that's the way I look at it. It is usually a card that indicates that you've been hard at work, and you might feel like I've been hard at work and I don't think I want to continue on because it's been so hard. But you are being told to have integrity and to continue on that road because it's going to lead to your success. Now, this could also, Seven of Staves, be an indication of some disputes, some quarrels, some arguments. You know, but they say that if you argue with your opponents with this card, that you'll win. You'll have advantage over your opponents. I think here's the funny thing. This card popped up, you know, it was topped by the Six of Cups. Whatever is going on, you might be like looking backwards emotionally, Leo, just looking back, thinking like all my son, all of my best was in my past. Like, you know, glory days. Dun, 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 glory days. Stop looking back there. Everything is not in your past. There might be something in your future. You have to give it a chance to come. Stop looking in the past and look forward. Because I sense you could have some success. There's the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins. That's some victory there. There's a little bit of success. I know the Nine of Coins, I believe, is also known for vanity, I'm looking it up just right now just to make sure. It's success, right? It's achievement. It's security, home improvements, new gardens, and large purchases, at least according to this one I'm looking at right here. Also, it's major purchases and large sums of money. So, but I also have seen that I believe it said that it was pretty much, it was like a little bit of vanity here because you're successful. This is like being a self-made success. And that's where I think that the inner vanity comes from. Because it's like, I did it all myself. I'm the one. There's a song by Justin Bieber called On the One. I'm just thinking about that. Stable financial position. This is good. This is self-made success. You're safe. This was crossed, or not crossed, but it was the Knight of Swords is next. The lower card here. I've seen the Knight of Swords already tonight. This is so funny. It popped back up. It's always, to me, a card of strategy. It's a card of fighting or disagreement or competition, usually, and having to be strategic in your movements because of that competition. And I know it said something different here, but that's what I know from my little street knowledge, is that's what it means. Now here, this says an open fight, a scandal, or a quarrel. Like, this is some kind of stressful information. Don't get aggressive and get into an argument, because it can really, pop off. And then you got the Hangman, right? Hold back on that. Like I said, don't get aggressive and take it all the way there, because it can really pop off. Take your time, think it over, meditate, pray on it if you have to, Lord. And then you get the Three of Coins. You might be asked to go and learn something. You might have to learn something new in order to get your total success in what you need. Because I know when this card comes up, that's usually what it means. I'm going to see if there's any other additional meanings here that I might not have told you about. It does indicate skill, like it is learning, right? But recognition might be a part of it. And it might be that you become well known, that you might develop a really good talent and get some recognition because of that. But it is an indication of education. So some of Leos might be in school. They might be like online learning and all that kind of stuff. You might meet a celebrity or meet some important people. I mean, this is just potential all around. And the funny thing is, your current position card is the Ten of Staves, which is a card that shows to me someone who is like always striving to get ahead, always trying to get up on that hill, striving, like running up that hill, right? And they sometimes feel like they're not there, they can't get there. So this, you might have that feeling with this Ten of Staves being in your current position. But I think if you've been feeling that way, that's going to end. You're going to put an end to that feeling. Something is ending. You're putting an end to something that is no longer serving you. And I think it's that feeling of striving and not arriving. Ain't nothing worse than striving and not arriving. Can I get an amen out there? Nobody wants to strive and not arrive. And I think you're going to put an end to that, because the very next card, and I'm upset that this card came out. I'm almost positive this, I can't believe it did, but you win. Whatever is going on, you win. At this point, there might be people who think you win, and you might not feel like you're really winning. But regardless, if you put in your heart and soul and mind that you win, you have to look at all the opportunities available to you, because Leo, this is a card that is your card. You win. The fact that it popped up in your reading, you win. I think you're going to have to end something before you win, because there's the Tower. Maybe you're with a Scorpio. I don't know. You might just have to end something before you win. And there's one last mystery card. The Four of Staves. That's what I'm talking about, right? You let it go so you can get that happy home life, that happy emotional stability. Yes, let go of the ish so you can be emotionally happy and stable. I love it. Love that that was the last card. Blessings. Ooh, let me pull this apart and see what hidden message might be here that I didn't know about. I love when I hide the cards from myself to the last minute. I didn't want to know. Because I saw the tower and I didn't want to know what the last card was. I'm like, oh Lord, please don't let that be the last card. Mm, mm, mm. You know, there was no aces in this. No double numbers and no aces. And the only minor arcana face card you got was the Knight of Swords. No fighting. I'm telling you, stop that aggression. Use this card for strategy. Strategizing your win, okay? But not for being aggressive to others or entertaining aggressive activity or anything like that. So let's look at the major arcana, because when I read those alone and I read them backwards, they tell a certain story, so I love to do it. So look, you're being told to have patience and to wait and to pray on it and to meditate. Go and listen to some of those YouTube binaural beats. Some of y'all might have to go to church. I don't know. Just like praying on it. Like I have to pray on it, all right? Because I think you got to put an end to something. Something's ending. Whether you want it to or not, it's ending because it's the right thing to do. Something's ending. I don't know what it is. But when it ends, it leads to your success. Look at that. And you win. As soon as you let it all go. Okay? When you get rid of what you no longer need, what no longer serves you, you become the victor. You become the winner. All right, Leo. So that's my reading for you for now and until at least the 2nd of August, September, until the full moon at least. Okay. So if you haven't already done so, please like and share our videos. Subscribe to our channel. And then go over to our website and subscribe to the newsletter too. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrology look inside. And I can tell you, if my throat doesn't stop feeling this dry, I'm going to end this early. And some of the signs are going to be so upset at me because they're going to be like, but what about my reading? And I'm going to be like, well, what about my throat? Just saying. Let me just get some, let me get something to drink. I've been running my mouth. All I can do is pray. Like, please tell me that's going to help me. Lord, let me know it's going to help me. So we're going to do Libra next. If I told you I'm not going backwards, I just had to do Leo because it's still technically Libra season. So next up is technically Libra. You know, I'm not done this, but let me do this. I might do this. Hold on. This will show you guys not to do that next time, to be on your P's and Q's. So I'm going to say which of the signs supported me the most. Which sign supported me the most? Let me see. Will it show me? Because I have so much stuff here. Probably it's not going to show me. Let me see. I know. Where can I find that? Oh, my videos. I can go there. Let's see. Oh, but this is not in the back. See, all what they call best laid plans, all best laid plans. I had this all worked out in my mind how I was going to do it, and then it didn't do what I said it was going to do. Because I had this idea. Okay, let me see if this tells me. Does this tell me? Okay, let me see. I can go here and I can figure it out. Hold on, let me go find out. Let me find out here. Wow, some of y'all got a lot of views. Wow. I didn't realize that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's see who got the most views. Because Pisces got 758. Like, what? Ooh, some of y'all, oh, wait. So Pisces had 758 and 78. Pisces has been on it. So I think it, oh wait, Taurus got 808 and Aries got 760. Taurus got 806. So I'll do Taurus and then I'll do Pisces, because Pisces had two videos that had over 700. Yeah. So I'll do Pisces and then I'll do Taurus and then I'll do Aries. Okay, I'll do it like that. I'm going to do it according to likes. The more views, I mean, not likes so much as views. So more views, the better. I can keep the likes coming. I like the likes too. So Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message you want me to share with the sign of Pisces. What is the special message? Oh, what is that special message we're sharing with Pisces? I love the first card that came out. It was your card. I can't believe it. Show me clearly the special message you want me to show. Oh, there we go. What's that? Wow, a couple of cards popped out here. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Pisces? There, ooh, that, uh-oh. Show me clearly what's going on. What's going on? Oh my goodness. I think we've got the cards. I've got, this is something else. Pisces, Lord Pisces, Lord Pisces, Lord Pisces. Okay, Pisces, I gotta do it. I don't know why I have to mess with y'all. Because, okay, let me just say this, Pisces. As I was doing it, I was like, and oh, it always blurs out. So I was doing it, and the first card that popped out was King of Cups, Pisces, King of Cups. Now this could be, a Cancer, it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Pisces. I mean, it's King of Cups. I mean, the cups are the water element. So we're dealing with probably a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. So when this popped up, I thought, wow, you popped up in your own first position. So this is definitely about you. Now, some Pisces, because the second card was the Hermit, and some Pisces might be dealing with a Virgo, which, the funny thing is, Pisces and Virgo are natural partners, like they're opposites. So if your Pisces Virgo would sit in your seventh house of opposition, partnerships, or enemies, one or the other. And sure enough, you're crossed by a Hermit, which is the Virgo card. And I could see that it could be a relationship here. That could be part of it. But it could just be that you're Pisces, you're staying more to yourself, maybe because of some kind of emotional situation, because it is the King of Cups. This tells me there's a great deal of emotion happening here. I wanted to see if I got any other meanings or anything I want to tell you about the King of Cups. I just want to look this up real quick and see if I've got any special message about the King of Cups. King of Cups. For some reason, I just remember I did not, out of all of these things I got, finding stuff about the King of Cups was very difficult. And my thing is, why? Why? Anyway, whenever we're dealing with a King of Cups, of course, like I said, it could be Pisces, it could be you, because we're dealing with someone who's dealing with their intuitive abilities, someone who is emotionally mature, someone who's passionate, someone who's devoted, social, intelligent. So, I mean, this is about devotion and intelligence and being intuitive. And that is such a word for Pisces. You're the natural intuitive of the zodiac. And maybe you need to take time away so that you can work on that intuitive ability. Also, I see that some Pisces are working on their career, working on developing new skills, new abilities so that you can get ahead in your career, especially with everything that's going on with COVID, right? There's a lot of people who have to learn a new way of earning money altogether. And then you got the three of coins that came after that, which tells me that this is exactly the case. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped. The Five of Cups is after. So, you know, the Five of Cups tells me that you might be worried about this skill, this knowledge. You might be worried about gaining this. And then when I saw the Three of Coins that came up next, because this indicates that you could be going back to school, you could be enrolled in some courses, getting certification because of your worry about not having enough of the knowledge or education or whatever you need to compete online, 2020 style. And I'm being shown like whatever is going on, you got the Fool here. Go out on a limb, take a chance at it, whatever it is. Don't hold back. This is your time to take a chance. I see here the King of Staves. So, and it's in reverse. This is usually a very successful male, usually a Leo, an Aries, a Sag. It's a male who's ready to make a decision, go forward, take action. But when it's in reverse, I think you need to hold back on taking that action. Maybe that's what that hermit was that was crossing you in the beginning, that you need to just sit back and take your time before moving forward with this King of Staves being in reverse. Now I'm going to see if I've got any other message here. Now this just says that the King of Staves in reverse is a strict man. It could be an older relative like a father that's strict. It can indicate a married man who can give you some help. But whatever happens, you got to take a lot of care with it. I think you got the Two of Cups here, which indicates that you could have emotional fulfillment. This is the relationship card. And then you got the King of Coins. So here you got another king here. And this is a king that indicates that there's money. Maybe some Pisces are worried about their money, making bank. And I see here that whatever is going on, I think your success is going to come when you strategize, when you are strategic in your planning and your movement. Like, don't make another move until you strategize and plan it out and, strategically. Now, there were several other cards that came out, and I wanted to share those with you. One was to have temperance, to weigh your options. Like, you've got choices here. Don't rush in until you make the right choice. Weigh your options fully so that you know you're doing the right thing. And then the Two of Swords, again, choices. Choices are all throughout this reading. You've got options. This can also indicate loyalty and devotion. And I'm going to look at this because I've seen this Two of Swords before, and I know there's another meaning here. Let me just pull this up really quick. The Two of Swords. Here we are planning, and using your head for gossip. And as we were talking, a card fell. And I normally wouldn't take it, but it's such a great card. I wonder if I should add it to this reading, because the Two of Swords is planning, using your head. It could be gossip. You probably shouldn't do. You're going to have to, really hold back on certain things, Pisces, in order to get what it is that you need. And I'm not sure if this card goes with it, but the card that fell on the floor was the Emperor. I will say that when I picked it up, it was in reverse. And I don't like, I'm going to see what the Emperor in reverse means here. I want to make sure I don't give you the wrong meaning. So let me just clarify it. See if I can find it for you here. Let's see if I've got the reversal as well. I try to have all these things at my disposal so I don't just run off at the mouth and tell you any old crazy thing without checking first to make sure that what I tell you is exactly on the money, right? That's what we're trying to do. But I am not finding this Emperor. Let me just check. Keep seeing lots of Hierophants. Where is this Emperor? I know I've got it. I keep finding out lots of High Priestesses. I want to see what extra info I've got on the Emperor. Maybe I'm not meant to give you any additional information on the Emperor. Like I'm giving you enough information, that's all you get, right? Let me just check and make sure. I've got lots of Wheel of Fortunes and Magician. Isn't that funny how even when we're doing certain things, certain cards come out. I just saw a number card. But a certain, like I obviously was attracted to certain cards more so than other cards. And I always wonder why that happens. It obviously is something within myself. So that's interesting. I might look that up. But anyway, the Emperor, it means willpower, logical actions, achieving your goal, and correctness of the chosen path. But it was reversed, so it could be senseless stubbornness and receiving bad help. And knowing how to defend yourself and knowing how to choose the right people to help you get to your success. So maybe that's what the choices are about. So let me pull these cards apart and see if there's any hidden meanings in this that I didn't pick up, because sometimes that's easy to do. And there was a lot of some confusion. Yeah, look at this. You had 3 kings in this. I didn't even realize it. And I know 3 kings mean something. I had looked earlier for that thing because I know I used to have it where it told me like if you've got a certain number of kings, that it means something. Like if you've got 2 kings, it means something. If you've got 3 kings. So let me see if I can find it. If I can't, I'll look it up on Google. Because it's one of those things that when you get it, which it's rare to get 3 kings. So when you get it, I believe that when I find it, I believe it's the help of men. But I'm just going to. I could have swore I had that. Wonder where I saw it because I remember having it. Okay, let me find that for you guys. I believe it's the help of men. So let me see. 3 kings in tarot reading. It means you'll receive the advice and opinions of multiple people. I knew it was, I thought it was receiving the advice of men. Let me just see this. Meetings, friends, success, authority figures. So authority. It's about having authority. Interesting. 3 kings. I thought that's very interesting. Whatever is going on, as as I read the major arcana backwards, which I like to do, it shows the Hermit as the main, first card. And this tells me that whatever you're doing, you need to take your time, spend some time alone, maybe do it alone. You might be dealing with a Virgo. And if you're going to do it, I guess go out on a limb and go ahead and do it. But, do it alone. You might have to weigh your options and, think things over before you do it, whatever it is, But if you do this, it could lead to your success. Now, this was in reverse, but I think if you take the action, I think it could lead to your success. Okay, because it did show authority with the 3 kings. Okay, Pisces. So Pisces, this has been my reading for you from now to the next full moon, I guess, or new moon or whatever. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And then go by our website at astrologylookinside.com and subscribe to our newsletter on our website, on our blog. Okay, so you can get all my little blog updates and things like that. Okay, so I said I was going to do Taurus next, didn't I? Didn't I say Taurus? And then I said Aries. So we're going to do Taurus and then we're going to do Aries. Okay, I'm separating the cards because I don't like getting repeats unless that's the way Divine Spirit wants it. Moving around my crystals. So let's go ahead and shut these for the sign of Taurus. Oh, that popped out. I'm sure that was their message. I'm going to take it right now. Oh, a bunch of cards popped out. I'm not going to take those, though. So let's see what we're sharing with Taurus. Show me clearly, Divine Spirit, what that is you want me to share with the sign of Taurus. What am I sharing with Taurus? Show me clearly what I'm sharing with Taurus. What is that special message for Taurus? Show me what we're sharing with the sign of Taurus. What is the message for Taurus? What are we telling Taurus? Is a message for Taurus. Okay, I've shuffled enough till I saw the Taurus card. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message you have for the sign of Taurus. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Taurus? Oh, what are we sharing with Taurus? And there it is. I knew it. I knew it. Show me clearly. And it popped right out. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Taurus? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Taurus? Oh, I can't believe that popped out. That's so Taurus. I love it. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Taurus? What is that special message you want me to share with Taurus? Anything else? Show me clearly. Ooh, that was, well, it went back in. Show me clearly. Wait a minute here. What is the special message? I'm going once, going twice. Oh, and going thrice. And that's it. Okay, we've got it, I'm sure. So let's see what we've got for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Lord Taurus. Got a message for Taurus. Finally, somebody got something I've been waiting all night to see. Where are they? What's going on this week? So your first card, Taurus, very Taurus cards I kept seeing. I'm like, whoa, these are Taurus like cards coming out. Because look, we're dealing with pentacles, we're dealing with coins. 6 of coins. First card indicating you. It's telling me, Taurus, whatever happens, you got to give to get. The more you give, the more you get. This could be of money because we're dealing with pentacles or coins, but it could also deal with emotions. It could deal with like love in general, just time, even energy. So the more you give, the more you get. Remember that. And I think this is all about getting, because then you were crushed yourself, King of Coins, Taurus. This could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, but usually I think about Capricorn or Taurus. Look at him sitting up there looking all comfortable in his money. This is the Taurus card. Got his grapes right there ready. I love this. This is about you, making money. And I think the more you give, the more you are giving to others, the more you're going to get, Taurus. I really believe that. And next, you got a 9 of Cups. This is an indication that, yeah, you might be a little into yourself, especially if you're doing really good, but you have success, I believe, coming. I'm going to check this 9 of Cups because I'm trying to make sure this isn't the 1-9 that has to do with the one. Let me just make sure. 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's just satisfaction, self-satisfaction, like the satisfaction in love, satisfaction in in yourself. But you could make some mistakes. There could be some errors, even though you're satisfied with yourself and satisfied with what's going on. You could have some errors. There was something else I wanted to check too, the 9 of Cups, because what did she say here? Accomplishment and self-satisfaction. Be careful not to appear foolish or vain, but after much work, you'll be rewarded for your efforts. And this is accomplishment, self-satisfaction, and quiet, it's celebration. because you know it's success. You're winning. And then, oh wow, we got the Six of Staffs. This tells me right here, look at this. Look at the picture. You are literally head and shoulders above your competition. They can't even touch you. They can't even touch you. You're that far ahead. Okay, you're winning. You're winning. Then we got the Hangman. This is a meditation card. This is telling me that you might need to take your time and meditate, think things over, but you know, so that you know exactly what to do, right? And once you do, I think you're going to move away from where you are. Like if you've been stuck emotionally, if you've been stuck, you know, mentally, you're going to be able to move away from that. If this could actually be travel, some Tauruses may be actually traveling somewhere. Okay. But the card that indicates noun Taurus is also, in my opinion, such a Taurus card. It's the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles. This is you holding on to whatever you got. Like I'm holding on to dear life. Lord, I ain't letting go. No, man, you ain't getting my money. It's so dark. And then this, so whatever you got, like you're holding on for dear life. Really, you don't want to let go of whatever it is. And then we got the Four of Staffs, which is indicating that you could be worried about something, all in your you know, just not good for swords can really. And be careful not to say anything because it's like you're thinking. You know, Four of Swords is like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and to me it indicates usually when there's poor thinking. You know, there's petty thoughts and jealousies, and you're thinking down on yourself and stuff like that. Don't do that because you've got so much to offer. And guess what? You got a lot of emotion to offer, and you got a lot of potential for victory, emotional victory, victory in a lot of things in life, victory in having a satisfied emotional life, satisfied loving life, getting what it is you want with life. You've got this. You're the first sign all night that got an ace, Ace of Cups. All right, Taurus, you got this ace. This is yours. This is whatever it is coming your way. This is your victory. Okay, because this is a sign that indicates to me some form of victory, and you've got victory coming. Now I'm looking here for this because again, I have the hardest time finding anything about cups, but this is what it says about the Ace of Cups. It's pure joy, true fulfillment and divine inspiration, and you're being told to make the most of the opportunities coming your way, and to get in touch with your inner self so you know how to make the right decisions, and that's great. And you could also have a new relationship come, or you might find that you are enough without that relationship. Here's this Eight of Cups. You know, the Eight of Cups is one, it could be some success in yourself, but it is being in touch enough with yourself to know when it's time to walk away. And so you might even walk away from something if it's not serving your highest good, if it's not giving you what you want, because you're probably tired of being worried. If you're in a situation where you're worried all the time, and you're in your drink almost because you don't know what's going on, you're tired, you're done with that. And I think when you are, I think you're going to end up with the Ten of Coins. Look at that, Taurus. This is beautiful because this Ten of Coins tells me that you're happy not only with money, but it looks like you're happy with your home life, your family life, like inner contentment. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card to end with. So let me pull this apart like I like to do and see if there's any hidden meanings. I already see one that I didn't notice before. So I will share that with you. Now, one of the things I did not notice is what I'm noticing now, which is amazing me. I'm shocked. So first of all, you had 8, 9, 10, which is okay. You had 3 4s. You had 2 6s. I thought there were 3 6s, but there were 2 6s. But 3 4s, we're going to look that up. You had the Knight of Staffs and the King of Coins, which tells me that you're moving from wherever you are financially, I believe, to a whole new area financially. Like your finances, I think, are going to be going on the up and up, Taurus. definitely, since you're, head and shoulders over your competition. And as I mentioned, you're the only sign that got the ace so far tonight. This is the Ace of Cups. I think this is victory when it comes to emotions and in relationships, which is beautiful. But what I didn't notice was that you only got one major arcana, which is the Hangman. This is telling you don't wait, don't make any sudden moves, to stop, meditate, think it over, pray over it before you make any sudden, quick moves. Okay, so let's look up what these 3 4s mean in tarot. She got 3 4s. Interesting. So 3 4s. It predicts there it is again, contentment. It's contentment, but your state of peace will be a little bit more challenging. And I saw that, with the 4s, it sometimes some worry, but some stability and consistency issues that were there. You could have some security about instability, but yeah, it's encouraging though. It's very encouraging. And one of this says a house move or physical work. So it could just be lots of physical work coming your way, or you might even be making a house move, Taurus. Maybe that's your success, finding a house that you wanted or something of that nature. So good luck with that. Good luck with that. But whatever you do, remember the Hangman was your only major arcana. So take your time before you leap, okay? Okay. Much love and light to you, Taurus. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Like our videos, and if you haven't been to the website blog, go over to astrologyaLookInside.com and subscribe to our blog as well. And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyaLookInside and at YouTube at not YouTube, Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyaLookInside. Okay, much love and light to you, Taurus. So I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Aries, because you were the next sign, I believe, to get the most likes or watches. I think over 800 or 700. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. So I am going to honor you, Aries, by doing your card reading next, Aries. Okay, so let's see. And I'm going in any direction, so it's probably very confusing for anybody who's watching me. Like, wait, was she just on? Was she just on this one, or something of that nature? So that could be throwing some people off, and I would understand if that is the case. So yeah. Well, let's see here. Okay, I am back. Uh-oh. I think I'm still live. I hope I'm still live. I'm still taping, so regardless of what's going on Facebook, I'm still live, okay? So that's good. Okay, so let's see what Divine Spirit wants to tell the sign of Aries. What are we telling the sign of Aries? Okay. We got the sign of Aries. Anything else? Sign of Aries. I'm just grateful to have a moment to get these done. So these will be done. Get them out the way. So let's see what we're telling the sign of Aries. So funny. There's always themes, like the same cards will pop up sometimes. So here we are in looking here, and I'm looking for the sign of Aries. Aries. Okay, here we go. So Aries, your first card is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, Aries. This is a card of integrity. It tells me you've been working hard, planting the seeds for success. You know, putting your fillers out there. You might feel like you haven't gotten as much as you want, but you've been putting it out there. You've been working, and I really get the sense that you feel like you haven't gotten there yet. This is the Ten of Staffs. This is another card that indicates that you're putting out a lot of hard work. Aries, you're waiting for your victory to come back to you, but you might feel like I'm doing all this work, I'm collecting all this, and I haven't gotten my success yet. So you're still waiting to get that ultimate success. But I sense, Aries, that you've got success coming, especially when it comes to your emotional life, like in your relationships with another person. This is a card of like, this is the relationship card, Two of Cups. This is showing that there's some commitment or love or something good going on in relationships. And look how they're intertwined there. This is a commitment in a relationship. I love this card. Also, I see here that you got the Ace of Swords, Aries. This is a card of pure victory. Pure victory, Aries. Whatever's going on, I really truly believe you're going to win. And here you've got this card. Here's the card of integrity. I said the Ace of Swords is Seven of Swords is the card of integrity. The Seven of Swords is the card of like many options. But this is the card of integrity. It also indicates that if you're in any battle, you're going to win because you're pretty much on top of it. You're on top of whatever your competitors are doing. And I think that you also have some choices that you can make that are going to possibly lead to your success and some wealth. Here's the Two of Coins indicating that you're waiting either for some communication or making some choices when it comes to the money. And here is the Five of Cups. This is indicating your current position, Aries. So some of you, Aries, are worried. I think you've been worried. You might be like even, crying in your drink, worried about things. I don't know if it's money or if it's love or if it's just, things in general, but there's a great deal of worry going on. And I think that for some Aries, you have success. I think the success is right there for you. I think you can grab onto success at any time with the Nine of Cups there. This is possible victory, but I think you've been pulling into yourself more, maybe because of COVID, maybe because of whatever situation, but you've been pulling into yourself. And I think that you've got some choices that you've got to make. You're making decisions. I think there's some devotion and love. I'm going to look up this Two of Swords because I know that this has something to do with loyalty, at least from what I remember. The loyalty card about, now this one says about planning and using your head and gossip and, that you have to have a strong character. But I could have sworn that this was a card that dealt with, hold on. Look at this Two of Swords because this is, everybody has their own meanings, and I will have my own little street meaning. But yeah, card of honor. This is honor, respect, affection, strong friendship, physical closeness, reliable source of strength. A choice between two things may occur. Look for people who offer friendship and mutual respect for guidance. That's a great card. And then you had the Six of Coins. This is the give to get card. I've seen this card all night. I think a lot of people are learning that if they give, they can get more. You get more by giving and helping others. And when you do that, it can lead to your victory. So let me just pull these cards apart, Aries, and just see if I have any hidden meaning here that I was not aware of or didn't see, and I do see it. Wow. I am amazed, the one that I didn't pick it up, but in that reading, Aries, there was no minor arcana face cards, not one. I didn't even realize it until just now. This is why I pull these cards apart, because little things like that, I didn't even realize it. Not one was in that reading. And then there was one ace, which is the Ace of Swords. This is pure victory, pure victory. But what gets me and what I didn't even pick up was that you had in this reading 3 2s. And 3 2s means that you have an unfruitful, burning desire to be in a serious relationship. Some people really want to be in a serious, loving relationship, but they feel like something's happened or it's not, you know, maybe they don't feel like they've got it right now. But you will be in and out of relationships with your partner and never be very serious. So if you're an Aries with someone who wants to get serious with someone, but you realize it's not getting serious, it might not get serious. You may be involved in an open relationship, Aries, business partnerships that don't last long for you, and you may settle for partnerships that have no future prospects. Wow. This is a very specific message, Aries, about relationships. Okay. All right. So that was my message for you, Aries. Okay. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe to our videos. Subscribe to the channel. Go by our website, astrologyalookInside.com. Subscribe to the website blog and visit us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/astrologyalookInside. And you can also find us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. Okay. Much love and light to you, Aries. So now I'm moving on to the next sign, which I guess now I really will do Libra. Poor Libra's been waiting ever since Virgo, right? So let's do Libra next. Let's see what Divine Spirit wants to tell the sign of Libra. What are we telling the sign of Libra? Show me clearly what that special message is. The sign of Libra. Some cards fell, but I'm not going to take those. So let's go ahead. Show me clearly what that. Oh, wow! But that one wants to come out. What that special message is for Libra. Show me clearly. Show me, Divine Spirit. What is the message? Ooh, wow! I just let it all come out. Whatever that was. Show me clearly. Anything else? What are we sharing with Libra? Show me clearly. What is that special message for Libra? Show me what you want me to share with Libra. What are we sharing with Libra? Anything else for Libra? Show me clearly. Going once. Going twice. Anything else for Libra? Show me clearly. That's it? Okay. So, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you do got this card right here. So, it's so funny. I've seen this card twice already tonight, but I think you're the first one that had it in reverse. So this is the Three of Swords, and it came out in reverse. I mean, no matter how you look at the card, it's a horrible card. I hate the Three of Swords. I do, I do. But it's heartache. This is heartache. This is even, especially since it's reverse. It could indicate some separation, Libra, separation, some infidelity might have been going on. Somebody might have been cheating, maybe. There could have been some miscarriage or fertility issues or something like that. And since it's reverse, that's all I can give you. Now, I do think that you do have an offer coming in. This could be an offer of love. This could be an offer of work. This could be some type of offer like an entrepreneurial opportunity. But whatever it is, it's something where you're really going to want to take advantage of it. I want you to be careful, though, of like deception. Someone could be pulling the wool over your eyes, literally. This could be lies and deception, deceit, dishonesty. something of that nature, so be aware of it. But I do sense for you, Libra, that you are the Empress, or at least that you've got Empress qualities, or you're dealing with an Empress type, which is a very emotional female, someone who is pregnant with new ideas, open to new opportunities, emotionally open and caring and giving. And I do sense that no matter what you've been going through, you're due for a celebration. Here's the Three of Cups. I think that you're at the tail end of something that might have been negative or bad, but now and it's over now, and you're going to get to celebrate. And I think this is like the Magician card. This is showing me that success is possible for you. Like you have all of the tools you need to be successful here. This is indicated by this. And so just be aware of this. You might be dealing with some illness, especially if you are someone who dealt with a miscarriage or something like that. But look, you're the Magician. You can make things happen. And this is in your current position, the Six of Swords. This tells me that whatever you're dealing with, you're going to be able to move away from it. Six of Swords, you're moving away from whatever pain or heartache or problem that you've dealt with in the past. You do not have to continue to deal with that any longer. Okay? And I really sense that you have success coming of your female. Here's the Queen of Staves. This is normally a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius queen. But, they go very well with Libra. And you might, as a Libra, be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries queen. That's very, very possible. So be aware of that. But it's usually success. It's a successful woman in this case. And I think if you're a Libra female, that would be your justice. I think whatever is going on, justice is going to be served. And, this is the weighing and balancing of what's right, what's wrong, and, reaping what you sow pretty much. I also sense that you've got a special message coming in. Here's the King of Coins. This could be a message coming in about money. Okay, so be aware of that. It could be some communication about that. And then you've got the Judgment. Whatever it is, it's, this is going to be the final judgment about it. You're at the tail end of it. You got both justice and judgment in your reading. So I think that something is being judged. You're going to get the justice out of it. And it's going to be the end of it because, karma. Okay, so this is my reading for you, Libra. Let me pull these apart like I like to do. See if there's any hidden meanings I might have missed or didn't get, or something of that nature. So one of the things there were 2 3s and a 6, and that was it. I just realized that was the only number of cards. Also, there was no aces at all in the reading. We had a Page of Coins, a Knight of Cups, and a Queen of Staves. And I think, you've got maybe an offer coming in. It could lead to money. And I think you could become successful if you're a female, especially. Also, let's look at the Major Arcana, because you did get several Major Arcana. The only thing I would tell you with this reading is to be aware of lies, deceit, deception, delusions, illusions, fantasies, make pretend. Because I think you are emotional, and I think you are creative with new ideas. You have some really creative new ideas. So just make sure that no one tries to steal them from you, Empress, that these are your ideas. You keep your creative ideas to yourself so no one can take them from you. Okay, Libra? But you are the Magician. I think you're able to, come up with creative things easily. It's just part of your nature. And I think you have all the tools at your disposal to be successful. You might be dealing with some, health issues, as I mentioned. But whatever is going on, I think it's going to lead to the justice of whatever the situation is. You're going to be able to make a firm decision. Finally, make a decision about whatever has been plaguing you or going on. Justice will be served. And this is the final judgment. This is going to be the end of this situation. Whatever it is, justice will be served. Okay? So that is my reading for you, Libra. And I think it's amazing that justice and judgment came out when it was Libra, right? So if you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like and share our videos, and then subscribe to the the channel here on YouTube. And if you haven't already done so, go by the website and subscribe to our website blog, so you can get all the updates when we're updating there. And go by our shop at astrologylookInside.com/shop. Check out all our new products there. We got so much stuff there. And like us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/astrologyalookinside. And you can also like us and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. Okay. With love and light, dear. Many blessings, Libra. So I am going to move on to the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio. So what are we telling Scorpio? Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message we are sharing with the sign of Scorpio. I need to do some of these over at the table again. At least when I do them at the table, you guys can see the cards when I'm shuffling and stuff. I know a lot of people like seeing the cards when they do look at the tarot reading, because it's no fun just looking at my face while I'm doing the shuffling. So I really want to start doing that again. So I'll do that soon. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message we have for the sign of Scorpio. A card came right out. What is that special message you have for the sign? Oh, sign of Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. What are we sharing with Scorpio? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Scorpio? Show me clearly. What is it? What are we sharing with Scorpio? What is that? Oh, message for Scorpio. Show me. Oh, my goodness. That was too many. That's too many. Oh, but they're just flying out. My goodness, show me clearly. Anything else for Scorpio? Is there any other message for Scorpio? They literally flew out of my hand. Going once. Going twice. I'll take that. Going thrice. Oh my gosh. I'm not taking all of those cards. And thank goodness they didn't get involved with all the cards here, because I think I've got enough cards. So let's see if we do. Okay, so the first card you got was the Hermit card. Some of you Scorpios have been hermiting out, probably during COVID or because of COVID, spending time to yourself, not going anywhere, not doing anything, not seeing anyone, just being really to yourself. I'm sure it might be because of COVID. And I think because of the situation we're in, and the situation you find yourself in with, being alone, hermiting out, you're looking back on the past a lot. You're looking back on what might have been or what was, and thinking it was better than what it is now. And in order, if you can go back to it, because you see the sun behind you instead of in front of you. But I want you to know that you can't go back, and that there's success potential in your future. There's nothing back there. We've already done that. You can't go back. So here's the Page of Cups, which is telling me you might be getting in some type of emotional communication, maybe even an emotional offer, but some form of communication that is a little bit of, it raises the emotions in some way. I'm going to look up, see if I got any special message here about this Page of Cups. Okay, so now this card say that it's just downright new relations. Like you might be just in a new relationship. So you might just be starting a new relationship. That's pretty much what this is. I see here that we got the Queen of Swords, And that would be beautiful, Scorpio, if you are, because usually the Queen of Swords is indicating to me somebody who's, they've been hurt in love. They've been like they've either lost their mate due to death or divorce, or they've lost a child or something, and they're hurt on the inside. So they might come off a little quiet, a little cold, a little reserved because they're scared. Of course, they've been hurt before. And I sense there could even have been some fighting. There's some, fighting or competition or anything like that. You might be feeling that, a little gun shy when it comes to romance and love and stuff, especially because of, competition or fighting and stuff like that. But get here the Queen of Staves. This is a successful queen. This is a winner. So whatever's going on now, it could be like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but I sense that it's just a winner. This is a winner. Oh, and then you got the Ten of Coins, Scorpio. I sense that you are truly going to win. I mean, Ten of Coins is one of the best cards. This is like emotional fulfillment in every way. Like you feeling fulfilled financially, emotionally, in your home life, your relationship, all of it. I do sense that you might have to be strategic about this because there could be some battle. You might be battling to have your emotional stability in your relationship. Maybe. I saw two queens in this reading. But I think whatever's going on, you're the magician. And so you've got all the tools at your disposal to win whatever situation you're in. Even if you're in emotional pain, you've got these tools to be the winner here. And I think this is your judgment. I do. I think your judgment is you're going to win. Also, I see a Six of Swords, and this is indicating to me that whatever situation you're in, you're moving away from it. You're not even stuck. This is a fluid situation that is, it might be this way today. 2 weeks from now, it's going to be somewhere else. So don't even get stuck in that. And you end on the Empress, which is telling me that you're pregnant with new ideas. You're really not stuck. You can begin anew. You might even be pregnant. I mean, but whatever's going on, you're not stuck or stagnant. You can move into a new direction, and creativity is huge. So I'm going to separate these cards like I like to do to see if there's any hidden messages that I might have missed, because I sometimes tend to do that, and just see if there's something I want to see. There was two sixes, and they both, to me, one was looking back and one is moving in a new direction. So move in that new direction so you can get your 10 of coins. When it comes to the minor arcana face cards, we've got this Page of Cups, the emotional offer, and the Nine of Swords, which is strategically battling, fighting, maybe competition. And you got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Staves. One queen is a little insecure. She's been hurt, maybe like pulling away. And then the other queen is like, I'm victorious. Hopefully you're not in any type of battle or anything with, a Queen of Staves, or maybe you're a combination of both, I think, because I saw the Empress in this, which is the combination of all queens. So let's talk about the major arcana. The first card you got was the Hermit. It indicates to me this could be a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, or it could just mean that you are spending time alone, spending time with yourself, spending time doing your own thing, and not, with the crowd, which is pretty much what a lot of people are doing with COVID, right? But then you got the Magician, and this tells me that you can be a winner, like you can win. Like it's a one card, which indicates to me a winning card. But you've got all the tools at your disposal to win. Even if you feel like you can't, or that you're dealing with some emotional pain or physical pain, you still have the potential to win. And I think this is your judgment. I think this is going to be the end of whatever it is, and your judgment, whatever, cause and effect, karma. And I think it's going to lead to you being the Empress. And the Empress is creativity. This is being able to start new things, to begin anew, to be creative, to maybe even have children. Okay. So much love and light to you, Scorpio. I hope that resonated with some Scorpios out there. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like and share. like and share our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already done so, stop by our website, astrologyaLookInside.com, and subscribe to our blog website. And then go by Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyaLookInside and subscribe to our Facebook page. And then go by in Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyaLookInside and follow us on Instagram. Okay? Okay. So this has been my reading for you, Scorpio. Much love and light to you. So I am moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Let's see. We are telling the sign of Sagittarius. Ooh. Does that want to come out? Because it sure looks like it does. That is really strange. I don't think so. I don't know how I managed to set up my schedule to do all that work. I'm not doing all that work. So, Divine Spirit, show me clearly. What is the special message you want me to share with the sign of Sagittarius? Are we sharing with the sign of Sagittarius? Ooh, show me clearly. What are we sharing with Sagittarius? Is that special message you want them to hear? I try, but no cards popped out in the making of this. Well, let's see. I'll just shuffle it. Show me clearly. Oh, that popped right out there, though. What is the special message you want me to share with the sign of Sagittarius? What are we sharing with the sign of Sagittarius? Show me clearly. What is that message? Oh, my goodness. I don't think I'm taking all of them, though. That was a lot. I only need like 7 more. Show me clearly. Oh, there is just cards just want to come out. I don't know. Show me clearly. What is that message for Sag? What are we sharing with Sag? Oh, wow. Just a lot of cards popping out. I think I've got what I need. Let's see what we're telling Sag this week. I think I've got enough here. Oh, Saggy. My Saggy. Saggy friends. Oh, my Saggy friends. Oh, been through so much, my Saggy friends. Okay, so Saggy. Oh, it starts out like you have been feeling probably feeling down. You guys might feel like you got stabbed in the back, like someone really hurt your feelings and your heart. You just feel pain all over your body, maybe, Saggy. Just feel like you got stabbed by somebody you really cared about, someone you really trusted. You hurt all over. But I'm telling you, whatever it is that you're going through, you are at the tail end of it. It ends now. It's ending. It's over. Let it go. Let it go. Drop your swords. Let go of the fight. The fight is over. It is done, especially if it was with a Capricorn. Or this could just be like all the lies and deception and deceit and all of that is over. All of those addictions and things like that are over. And you might be making a choice about a lover. Maybe it has something to do with a lover that deceived you before. But I'm telling you, if you, Saggy, or your lover went off and did the lying, cheat, and deceit thing, the secret is to stay on the straight and narrow, especially in this relationship. Get on, get in alignment. Go on the straight and narrow. Follow what it is you really want. Get on the right road, you guys. Hold on, I just dropped this card, but it wasn't the one I'm about to do, so that's good. Because your next card is the Star. The Star. And the Star is what it says. It's the star, sad. I always think of this card as being a fire sign, a fire card, but I don't know. The star is an 8 card, so it could have to do. But what I love about this card, and in this one, it shows them pouring out water. I've seen one where it looks like I thought they were gathering it, but when I look at it, I'm like, no, they're pouring the water. This is pouring out the emotions. You're pouring out your emotion. And I think that'll lead to your success when you do that, because that's in your current position, that star. And I think you're going to get to that star position by being strategic, like planning, organizing, strategy, being prepared. See how he's on his haunches? He's ready. He is ready to act at a moment's notice. And that's what you've got to do. You got to be ready to act on a moment's notice. I think right now, you've been hermiting out, resting. A lot of us have been doing this with COVID. But I really need you to work on your skills, work on your mindset, work on your what you bring to the table, so that you can be ready at a moment's notice to make money and to be successful. I really believe that's what this message is really about. And then I see here the King of Staffs. This is a king that executes decisions. This is being able to make a firm decision, but this is also being a winner. This is usually a Leo or a Sagittarius, you or a Aries. And I think you showed up in your own reading, and I think you're going to be a winner. And I also believe that you are head and shoulders over your competition. You win. I really believe you're going to be a winner. You're head and shoulders over your competition, okay? Just know that. And I know Sagittarius is a sign that's known for competition, so just knowing that might help. Just knowing that you are indeed head and shoulders above your competition. They cannot touch you. Now, I just noticed after separating the cards, like I like to do, that there is no ace in this reading. So I just noticed that there were 2 8s, but no aces. There was one minor kind of face card, which was the King of Staffs. I thought we had more than that, but all I saw was the King of Staffs. And the King of Staffs, like I said, is a winning male. It's a winner. But that's all we had was the King of Staffs. So that just tells me, that's you, Saji. You showed up in your own reading. But look, I think, like I said, this, whatever has been plaguing you, I think the end is near to that. You can let that go. I mean, whatever it is that's been bugging you, plaguing you, getting you down, it ends. Especially if it has to do with a Capricorn, or especially if it has to do with lying, cheating, deceit, or if it has to do with you having addictions to something that you felt like you couldn't get over. You can get over them. Let that devil go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. And I think if this does have to do with lying, cheating, and deceit and all that kind of stuff, illusions and all that, it might have had to do with that, with your romance, or, making a decision about love. Maybe I hope you haven't made lies, cheating, and lying, cheating decisions about love, but maybe someone did to you. And, that's why this feeling like you have to make a decision about that. But you got the star, and the star to me is an indication that after loss, success can come. Just because you might have lost a battle doesn't mean that you lost the war. You're still a winner, and you are a star. And so pour out your emotions. Prepare yourself to win. I think you might need to take some time, and you might have been taking time with the Hermit card. You might be dealing with a Virgo too, by the way. Could be a Virgo. But you might need to take some time to yourself. And, a lot of people have been doing that with COVID. So, all right, Saggy. So this has been my reading for you, Sagittarius. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then go over to our website, which is astrologyalookinside.com/ just astrologyalookinside.com. And subscribe to our blog website, and then go to astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Check out our shop. All of our our products and things that we have there at the shop. And like us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrology a look inside. And also follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrology a look inside. Okay. So much love, much light, many blessings to you, Sagittarius. So I am moving now. We're just going. So we're going on to the next sign, which is the sign of Capricorn. Capricorns are Capricorns. We're going to find out what Divine Spirit wants to tell a wonderful sign of Capricorn, my brothers and sisters of the Capricorn persuasion. Capricorns. So let's see what Divine Spirit wants to tell Capricorn. Show me clearly, Divine Spirit, what are we sharing with the sign of Capricorn? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Capricorn? Show me, what are we sharing with Capricorn? What is that special message you have for the sign of Capricorn? Show me clearly, what are we sharing with the sign of Capricorn? Yes, indeed. Let's see what we're sharing with the sign of Capricorn. Divine Spirit, show me clearly. What are we sharing with Capricorn? Oh, show me. Show me what that message is for Capricorn. What are we sharing with Capricorn? What do you want Capricorn to know? Show me what I am to share with, Capricorn. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Capricorn? What is their message? What is the Capricornian message? What is that message for Capricorn? What do you want them to know? Show me. Where, what was that? I think I'm going to take them. See what we got here. Wow. So, wow. So, okay. So, look, the first card you got was just Six of Staffs. You're going to be victorious at whatever you're doing. You're head and shoulders above your competition, Capricorn. Whatever it is you're working on, I sense success is coming with the Six of Staffs. This is an indication that success is coming your way and that your competitors cannot touch you. I believe this. And I think this is probably in the way of whatever it is that you're doing. The way you're communicating in business, whatever you're doing, Page of Coins here. This could be some communication, but in the area of business, I think, or about money. Okay, so this could be some communication about money. I think whatever is going on, though, it's justice. It's justice. This is like cause and effect. You're going to, get justice for whatever it is you put in. If you put in the time, you put in the effort, you put in the work, you put in the knowledge, you put in the, the sweat, the blood, sweat, and tears, as they call it, then you're going to get back what you put in. And I believe, Capricorn, that you've got all of the skills, all of the tools, all of the magic that you need to make it happen. You have it, okay, Capricorn? It's all at your disposal. Oh, yes. And then we got this Eight of Coins, which I consider to be the Capricorn card. This is the card of industry. This is the card of working hard. This is the card of learning a new skill, a new way of doing things, improving how you do things so that you can begin making money and bringing in the coins. And then we got the King of Coins, who I consider to be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, usually a Capricorn. In your own reading, Capricorn, sitting pretty right there, King of Coins, money coming in. Now, I do sense that you, Capricorn, yourself, you're feeling down on yourself. Some Capricorns have been having some nightmares, some bad dreams, worried about what's going on with them financially. And oh gosh, you've been really down on yourself. But look, put an end to that. That ends. That ends now. You know why? Because you're the star, Capricorn. You're the star. And again, this is showing giving out emotion. Give to get. This is another card I believe that indicates the more you give, the more you're going to get from it, and you'll shine. And then you got the Seven of Staves next, a card of integrity. But again, it's showing that preparation, working hard, staying on course, right? This is going to lead to your success. And the final card that you got was the Four of Cups in reverse. And I'm going to see if what I've got here for the Four Cups in reverse. So reversal, Four Cups in reverse, a precursor of good things to come. Good things to come. A chance to increase your skills and knowledge. My gosh, this entire reading was increasing your skills and knowledge in order to be successful, right? I mean, we started with the Page of Coins on the Six of Staffs. This is increasing your knowledge. Let me pull these cards apart to see what hidden messages, if any, are here in this reading. So give me a second here. So I like to do that and see what I might not have seen. So this is interesting. As I pulled the cards apart, I realized there were no aces involved in a card in this reading, but we had 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. You might want to look that up if you can find that in the tarot reading. Also, we had the Page of Coins and the King of Coins. And this, again, this is indicating to me as you learn more information and you're, learn more, communicate more, you're going to earn more. I really believe that. And here we've got several cards. Hold on, I'm really dry. Several cards in your major arcana, okay? So first was justice. Whatever is going on, Capricorn, you're going to get justice for what you've done, what you put in, the hard work. I mean, it's very Saturn anyway, right? Saturn's a great taskmaster. It rewards us for what we learn. It rewards us for the work we do. And I think with this justice card, this is indicating that, like, whatever it is that you put in, you're going to get back. So put in good, put in things that are make you successful, because Capricorn, I believe you have all the tools at your disposal to be successful. I've seen the magician all night long, but I really believe that you, Capricorn, have this ability, regardless of what pain you might be going through. I think that if you're going through anything, that it's going to be the end of it. You're going to put an end to all things that are not serving in your highest good. I believe that. Put an end to all things that have not been working out in your favor, because you're the star and you are going to shine like the sun, and you are going to win, especially when you give of yourself and your emotions and your time, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, how beautiful, Capricorn. So I hope that resonated with some Caps out there. If you have not already done so, please take a moment to like and share our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and go by the website, which is astrologyaLookInside.com, and subscribe to the blog. And stop by our shop, which is astrologyaLookInside.com/shop. Go by Facebook. Check us out on Facebook, which is facebook.com/astrologyaLookInside. And stop by our Instagram and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyaLookInside. Okay. All right. So much love, much light, many blessings to my Capricorn brothers and sisters. So you guys, I've got 3 signs I did not do. And I don't want you guys to get mad at me, but my throat is dry. I'm going to try to do Aquarius. Oh, because if I could get through Aquarius, maybe I could get to Gemini and Cancer, and then we'll be done. So let me just see. My throat is, I'm feeling so dry. So we got this. It's going to be okay. So we're going to move on to Aquarius. Let's hope I've got enough in me, you guys. Maybe I should put the tea kettle on. See, I think I got enough tea for one more reading, but if I can't, then I'm going to put the tea kettle on. So I can get Gemini and Cancer done, because I don't see how I'm going to get it done. My throat is filling. Ooh, I had a couple of cards pop out already. Let me just go ahead and get started on this for Aquarius. Divine Spirit, show me clearly. What is this, the message you have for Aquarius? Show me. What are we sharing with Aquarius? What is that? These cards are just popping out like, what is this message for Aquarius? What are we sharing with Aquarius? Anything else? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Anything else for Aquarius? Yep. Is that the last one? Nope. Is this the last one? I think this is, yeah. Let's see if we got it enough here. Aquarius. Aquarius. Yeah, you got more than enough cards. Aquarius, you got extras. Aquarius always gets a long message. I do not know why. They always do. It's so freaky weird. So let's see. Aquarius. Your first card is Three of Staves. You're being told to have, some courage. Like you're looking out on the horizon, a pioneer almost going off to find your success and it's just like tally ho, let's go off and explore the world and find our sun. Like the sun is in front of you and you know it. You know it, Aquarius. You know whatever's coming is good and it's coming your way. And oh my gosh, it is coming fast because you were crossed by the chariot. This could be Cancer. Some Aquariuses might be dealing with cancers, but some Aquariuses may be dealing with success and it is coming fast. And I think if you've been, in any kind of battle, especially with a Cancer, you're being told to set down your swords, let down your swords. The fight is over. Let it go. It's done. You might have been worried about it, jealousies, petty worries, stuff like that. Let it go. Let it go. You might even be walking away from a relationship, especially if it was with a Cancer, maybe. It'll happen quickly because you might just decide, I'm going to put myself first. And when you do that, you just walk away. And yeah, look at this. This is you getting away, you leaving the scene of the crime. You're getting away, sailing away, to a whole new way of thinking, a whole new place in your life. You're not going to be the same as you were. You're getting away from that. And I think this is your strength. This is showing that you have the strength to move on. You have the strength to move forward. You have the strength to win. And I think this is your strategy. This is a Page of Swords, is a strategic card. This is showing me that you have the strategy to win. Maybe with some communication, you might get some strategic communication. But I do sense that you have the ability to win. And I think that's your justice. You're another one, got the Justice card. This is the weighing and the balancing of, good and evil, right and wrong, what you've done and didn't do, your karma. This is it. This is justice for that. And here's your Two of Staves, showing that you got decisions. You got choices. This is you got choices to move forward, or should I stay or should I go? Should I go in that direction? Should I go in this direction? Should I do this? Should I do that? You've got choices and you're weighing those options. I see that you also here got the Queen of Coins. You might be weighing your options for making money, but look, I always say that she looks pregnant. She's got a rabbit there, she's got money there, but you could be weighing your options, maybe even about something like a pregnancy, Aquarius. But I think maybe just something new, doing something new. In this case, here's the Seven of Staves, and this is the card of integrity. This is also showing that you've been working hard at something, putting in all of your effort. Now you're waiting to get something back in return from that. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. This could be also lies, deception, and deceit. So that could be part of it. And then you got the Judgment card. You're another one that got justice and judgment in the same reading. So whatever is going on, this is the end of it. And when it ends, it's going to lead to your ultimate success, your emotional stability and security. This is all going to be in your favor. You're going to have money and you know, just everything. Look at that card. I mean, it's just beautiful. Every time I see the Ten of Coins, it's by far one of my favorite cards because it just shows you got your emotions right, you got your family right, you got your money right. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pull these apart, Aquarius, just to see what special message is going on here, something I might have missed, because I tend to do that at times. And so I just want to make sure I don't miss anything or any message that you might need. So as I look at this, I just realized, yeah, oh wow, look at that. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might want to look that up to see what 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 means in tarot, because you did get that. Also, you have the Ten of Coins. That's very good, Ten of Coins. So I'm sure it's something good. Also, you got the Page of Swords, which is strategic communications. You know, maybe even, I want to say maybe even battling, like quarreling, or you know, something. I'm over here sweating. But then you also have the Queen of Coins, which is, you know, if you're a female, this is very good for your money. Really, it is. Or even a male may be dealing with a female who's got her money together. That's beautiful. But what you did get in this reading were several major arcana, although there were no aces or anything like that. So here we go. Look, you've got success coming, and it's coming fast, Aquarius. Whatever the success is, it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. And you might have a Cancer you're dealing with, but I think you know, you got success coming, and it's coming fast. And I think this is your strength. I think this is like your inner strength. This is your strength to win. And I think this is the justice that's, you know, for whatever you've done up until this point. When they weigh the scales, I believe you win. I do believe you might have been dealing with a Capricorn. You might have to get rid of some addictions and some habits that are not good. It could be some lies and deceit and, you know, deception going on. You need to get rid of that maybe. But I think whatever happens, you know, you got the Judgment card as well. So whatever it is, you know, you're going to win this battle, or at least a decision is going to be made either way. So let's hope it's in your favor, Aquarius, okay? Because I sense it could be. All right. So much love and light to you, Aquarius. I hope this resonated with some Aquariuses out there, because you know, this was a pretty full of reading here for you. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Like and share our video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also go by our website at astrologyalookInside.com, and subscribe to our blog website, and stop by our shop, which is astrologyalookInside.com/shop, and subscribe to our shop, or check out our shop. And if you haven't already done so, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyalookInside. And follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrology a look inside. Okay, much love and light to your Aquarius. So I'm moving on quickly now into the sign of Gemini. Gemini, because we did Aries, we did Taurus, we did Pisces. So we just need to do Gemini and Cancer. So let's see what Divine Spirit wants to show or share the sign of Gemini. Show me clearly what is the message you want me to share with the sign of Gemini for the next 2 weeks anyway. What are we sharing with the sign of Gemini? Show me clearly what we are sharing. Oh, something popped out. What are we sharing with the sign of Gemini? Show me clearly what we're sharing with Gemini. What are we sharing with Gemini? Show me clearly. Oh, there we go. We sharing with Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? Show me clearly what we're sharing. Oh, there we go. Anything? Oh, there's a couple. Let's go. See for Gemini. What are we sharing with Gemini? Gemini's. Ooh, what was that? Where are we, Gemini? Show me Gemini. Any other? Oh, there we go. We have a couple of here. I think I've got enough. Going once for Gemini. Going twice for Gemini. I don't think I've got. There's a couple that want to seem like they want to come out, but they haven't. So that must be the. There we go. I was like, that must be the message then. So here we go for Gemini. Gemini. Beautiful. So Gemini, I love that your first card with the Ten of Cups. This is like emotional fulfillment in every possible way. This is getting your needs met, like being emotionally fulfilled on a deep, deep level. That's a beautiful card to get as your card, the card that really indicates you. You're going to be feeling, I think, over the next few weeks, emotionally fulfilled. That's beautiful. I see here that it could be, here's the moon. So you could be like over the moon, feeling emotionally fulfilled. I would just be careful of lies and deception and, illusions, because sometimes we can elude ourselves. I also would be careful about, drinking and worrying. Here we are with the Four of Cups. That could indicate that, being just worried and in her cup. There could be some petty concerns and stuff like that, worries. But here's this Page of Staves here. This is like a really debonair little page. It's like, to me, it's like the successful page, like news coming in about success, maybe educating or doing things that you can do to be more successful. And I think that it's all about like strategizing, maybe because like, there could be competition, so you have to really be careful. You might even be fighting with competition. There could be some real battles with competition. You might be dealing with competition on a really deep level. And here we got the Seven of Staves, which is telling me that you feel like you're putting in a lot of hard work and maybe not getting a lot back, because the Seven of Staves can indicate that. But the Seven of Staves is also integrity, and it's telling you to have fortitude and to hang in there, that you could be victorious. So don't give up. And then you got this Two of Coins. And the Two of Coins is, well, it indicates you got several choices here. You got several choices for success, but I also like that it got the infinity symbol down at the feet, and it could indicate that you got some information coming in about success. So you could be getting communication about success, maybe communication about like checks or something like that. Oh yeah. And then you got the World. You're the first sign to get the World all night long. And what I love is when I see the World, I always think the world is at your feet. Like the world is your oyster. Like you're not stuck. You have the world at your feet. You can go wherever you need to go when the time is right, because you've got the world there. And I think this is your strength. This is your strength. I also believe that you have many choices. You're another one. You've got choices. And when you may feel torn between, should I go to the left? Should I go to the right? Should I do this? Should I do that? Whatever your choices are, make those choices, because I think it's going to lead to your success. You got the end on the Queen of Cups. I love her because not only is she emotionally fulfilled, but look at all the gold and stuff she's got next to her. Gemini, I think you've got this coming your way. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So let me pull this apart so I can, like I like to do, and see if there's any hidden meanings here that I didn't see or didn't get or missed for some reason. So I noticed there were two twos and a four, a Seven of Staves, and that 10 of Cups, which I love the 10 of Cups. Also, you had the Knight of Swords, which is the battle, the fighting, the competition. But then you have that Page of Staves, which I believe is like a winning communication when it comes to stuff like strategy and winning in business. Queen of Cups, I love her. She's offering up her cup of emotion, usually a very emotional woman. But I love the card because, you could see the gold at her feet, really. She's amassing gold, probably from giving out emotion. Now you got several major arcana, just a few, just a few. And I noticed there were no aces in the reading either. So I just be aware of that. But you know, there could be some lies, cheating, and deception. You could be romanticizing, fantasizing, dreaming about things, seeing things not as clearly as you know possible. Because it's the moon, and the moon doesn't help us to see things clearly. So you could be dealing with that. But whatever's happening, I want you to realize that you got the world at your feet. You could travel. You could go from one point to another. You're not stuck. And some Geminis might feel stuck because Geminis love travel. And I love the fact that you are the only sign that I've seen all night get the world card, which is an indication of travel, even international travel. What a beautiful card to get. I mean, if you're not traveling physically, maybe you're traveling mentally. And I think this is your strength. Your strength is this travel, this ability to move from place to place to, you know, maybe even internationally. This is your strength, Gemini. So I hope you take advantage of this. Maybe it's just travel and communications, dealing with other places, you know, in communications. I'm not sure. So I hope this resonates with some Geminis out there. I think I might be able to get to this last reading. Oh my gosh. So Gemini, if you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like and share our video, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go by our website and subscribe to our blog at astrologyaLookInside.com. Visit our shop at astrologyaLookInside.com/shop. Go like us on Facebook at facebook.com / astrology a look inside, and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com / astrology a look inside.com. Okay, much love and light to you, Geminis. So I'm on to my last sign of the evening. This is it, the last sign of the evening, which is the sign of Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what divine spirit wants to share with the sign of Cancer. What are we sharing with this sign of Cancer? We've done a lot. I was going to do romance readings too, and I realized I didn't do that or clarify with romance readings. So what I might do on Saturday is do romance readings for all of the signs, because I don't think I've done one for a few weeks. So I'll do that for you guys on Saturday. So divine spirit, show me clearly what the special message is you have for the sign of Cancer. Show me clearly, what are we sharing with the sign of Cancer? What is that message that you want me to share with Cancer? What are we sharing with the sign of Cancer? Show me clearly. Nothing came out so far. So show me clearly. Oh gosh, what are we? Oh man, show me what we're sharing with Cancer. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Cancer? What is that message for Cancer? Show me clearly. What are we sharing? What are we sharing with Cancer? Show me. What's the cards for Cancer? Oh man. Show me what we're sharing with Cancer. What are those cards for Cancer? Show me what they are. What are they? Show me. What are we sharing with Cancer? What is the message for Cancer? Show me. What are we sharing with Cancer? I know there are some cards that look like they want to come out, but they haven't. So here we go. Oh, there was a whole bunch that turned over. Oh, that's way too many to accept. So I'm going to turn them right back over and start again. Show me clearly, what is the special message? Okay, that must be it then. I think that's it for Cancer. Anything else? Okay. Oh, anything else for Cancer? Going once, going twice. I guess that was it for Cancer. Let's see. It's so funny how some nights there are themes, and I keep seeing several themes in this. In this. Now, this is so funny that this is what's coming out here after everything. So, look, you got the Magician. This is your first card, the Magician. This shows me that you have everything at your disposal that you need to be a success. You have magic at your fingertips, Cancer. You are the Magician. I mean, you might be in pain at times. You might be sickly at times. It doesn't matter. You might be aging, but it doesn't matter. You can win. You know all kind of tricks. You got all kind of things up your sleeve to win. And I think the thing is, Cancer, I think that you also are probably, because this shows that you're waiting most likely for a message about money. This is waiting for communications to come in about coins or pentacles or money. And I think that you have the ability, you might even learn some skills on how to make money, or you're worried about how to do that. I sense that you might even be worried about the money, because here's the Five of Coins. This indicates someone who is worried about money to the point where they're not even sleeping well, like staying up at night, getting lack of sleep, because they're so worried about the money. And you might be in that situation. But I think whatever you've been going through, I think it's going to end and you're going to be celebrating. You got the Four Staffs. This is like one of the best cards you can get, especially for like your home life and your emotional stability. I think you've got this coming your way. And I think it's because you've been planting the seeds all along. This is the Seven of Swords. You have so many options. You've been planting the seeds for all these options all along. But now that I think it's time for you to start collecting, because look, you've got the Emperor here. And the Emperor is, well, first of all, he's a leader, right? He's a leader. He's in charge. And he's about to make he wants to make his executive decisions, and he's going to make his proclamations. And that could be you, Cancer, doing that. Because whatever is going on, you want to make a decision. You're going to be, you're not going to hesitate. You're going to be able to make that decision. And it might be about learning a new skill and learning a new trade, finding new ways to make money, finding new ways to support yourself, new ways to get to success. I think you're also making some decisions when it comes to love. You might even have a choice between several lovers, and you're choosing between, which is the best for you. But I do sense that you got the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is and I hope this is not you, Cancer, but the King of Swords is a king that tends to talk behind women's back. He's one of those kind of guys. So I'm just saying. But also you got the Hermit. The Hermit here. I've been seeing this all night, and I do believe it's because of COVID. This could be Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Cancer, and if so, this could indicate that. But I do think this is like you spending time alone, like so many people have been doing. And if so, you wouldn't be alone. Now, you are the only second sign that get the World card tonight. And the World is an indicator that you've got the world at your feet. The world is your oyster. You can travel from point A to point B to point C to point D. You're not stuck. You're not trapped in wherever you are. You can move from one point to another. So congratulations for that. I also see that the more that you give, the more that you will receive. So give to receive, because the more that you give out, the more that's coming back to you. And then you got the Three of Coins. And this is indicating that you really are in the midst of learning some new skill. You're learning some new way to be successful, some new way to make money and to earn a living or something of that nature. So I hope this resonates for some Cancers out there. I'm going to separate the cards like I like to do. It sometimes shows me a different message or a hidden message that I didn't see. So I'm going to look and see what I've got here. One of the things I'm noticing right away is that there are no aces in this reading. Also, I've noticed that we've got 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, look that up if you like. What it means in Google when you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I believe that means something. Also, you got Page of Coins, indicating, like information, communication about business coming in, something that could indicate that. And then also the King of Swords, which means you could be cutting something out or talking behind some woman's back, because that happens sometimes. Now, here we got the Magician. And this is your major arcana. So you did get several major arcana. And the Magician shows me that, yeah, you could be in some physical pain. You might even have to have surgery or something. Maybe something hurts on you. But whatever is going on, you have the ability to win because you've got all these tools at your disposal to win. Like, you know how to win. You've got everything you need to win. And you're the emperor. Here it's showing that on top of having the tools to win, you know how to lead, and you are ready to make an executive decision about winning. You're ready to be the leader. You're ready to win. And I think this might have something to do with love. You could be making a decision about love. This could be making a choice, making a firm decision, an executive decision about love. And then there's the Hermit. You could be sitting back, waiting. You might be dealing with a Virgo, though. You might be dealing with a Virgo. But I sense that you're waiting to make that right decision, spending time alone. You might have been alone, because it's COVID. A lot of people have been dealing with spending time alone during COVID. It's not easy for some people. It's easier for others. But I think whatever's going on, you're going to be traveling. You're going to be moving from whatever you've been dealing with and traveling into a whole new place. This could be physically, this could be spiritually, this could be psychologically, but you're not trapped. And you can move from where you are to anywhere you want in this life. You are not, in a stagnant position right now. So know that, okay, Cancer? So much love and light to you, Cancer. I hope that this resonated with you. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like and share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then go by our website blog at astrologyaLookInside.com and subscribe to the blog website there. Also go by Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyalookinside and subscribe, or like our Facebook. And then go to Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyalookinside and follow us on Instagram. Okay, so much love and much light to you. Okay, Cancer, many blessings, many blessings. So let me just see if anyone's out there, because I am officially finished what I started out to do here tonight. So I'm really proud of being able to do that. And there were a couple of people that showed up here. We had Country that showed up. We said, can I ask a question? Country, if you can hear me and you're still out there, yes, you can. Ashika Asawa said, hey, can I ask? Ashika, if you're out there and you can still hear me, yes, you can. Also, Shanok Rungta said, will I become a chartered accountant by February 2021? Shanak Rungta. So Shanak Rungta, we're going to find out if Shanak Rungta can become a chartered accountant before February 2021. And Country and Ashika, if you guys are out there, let me know that you're still out there, and I will do a reading for you. If not, then Shanak Rungta is going to end up being my last one, since my throat is a little bit scratchy, and I've been at this for over 2 hours. So let's see what we're going to be telling Shanak Rungta about becoming a chartered accountant by February 21. A chartered accountant. I might even do another kind of reading for Shanak, but let's see what this tells me. Shanak Rungta. Oh, something popped out and on the floor. Wow. Okay, let's see, Shanak. Wow, okay, I got a message coming for Shanak Rungta. Shanak Rungta. It's telling me some things, Shanak. Wow. Shanak, I haven't even finished, and I'm feeling pretty darn good about this. Let's see what's going on for Shanak. Oh, Shanak. I don't know about that one. Let's see. I'm responding, Shanak. Shanagranta. Okay, let's see. And one more. Shanagranta. Oh, wow. Okay. I think I've got enough cards here. Let's see what this message is. So when I look at this Shanak, okay, you got the King of Swords right away. This tells me that, this is study. You're going to have to study hard, man. This, because, this is Gemini, or you might be a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. But King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's telling me it's all about the mind. It's all about study. It's all about education or learning. This is about learning. So yeah, you could, if your mind is open to learning, I think you could become an accountant by 2021. And this is because you got the star that's crossing over the King of Swords. This is like the star or winning, crossing over like the thinking mind, the Gemini mind, the Aquarian mind, the Libra mind. Also, I'm thinking like in this case, you got to stay on the straight and narrow. So if you stay on the right path, if you stay dedicated to what it is that you want to do, if you make this your focus and only your focus, and you stay on that road like you've got blinders on, yeah, I think you're going to do it. And then you got the King of Coins. I think you're not only going to do it, I mean, King of Coins, I mean, you could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, but this could be dealing with being in accounting. I mean, King of Coins, really? Oh my gosh. Then we got the Ten of Staves. You might have been feeling, and I don't know for how long, that you've been putting in a lot of work and not getting anything back, or not getting where you want to go. Maybe it's becoming this accountant. And, I see that you might have to end something before you actually get there. But here's the Tower. Now, you could be a Scorpio. I mean, that could be it. But you might have to end something so you can get there. I mean, if you got too much on your plate in order to become that accountant by February 2021, then you'll have to let something go so that you can get what you want. And I think maybe you even know this. You might have been worried about this. Here's that Four of Swords. Because I think you have a new beginning with the Tower, the potential. But you might have been worried because here's that Four of Swords indicating some worry and, really a lot of petty concerns, actually. But here's the Six of Coins. I'm thinking the more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you put into this, the more you dedicate yourself to being this accountant, the more you're going to get back and the more you'll be on the trajectory to do this. Here's the Queen of Cups, again, showing putting in that emotional. This is the emotional cup, right? And also look at the coins down at her feet. I've seen her several times tonight. But this is someone who's put in the emotion, put in whatever, and she gets back the reward. She gets back the reward. Then we've got here the World. It's so funny. I haven't seen it all night, but the last 3 readings, it's popped up. And it's telling me that the world is your oyster. You got the world at your feet. You can travel from one point to the other. You're not stuck. You're not stagnant. Anything's possible. I think the one thing I would say is that you've got some choices. You have to stay devoted and loyal to this path that you've chosen. If this is the path that you've chosen, then stay on this path and be dedicated and loyal to that path. And I do believe that success is possible. I just warn you about being, into yourself, too self-assured or too vain or anything like that. Just remember, to put your focus into the learning, the education, and you'll get where you got to go. So I'm going to take these cards and separate them because I love to do that. It tells me stories that sometimes I don't see right away. And so I do like to take them apart. So one of the things I just saw is that you had 2 kings in this reading. I believe this is telling me that you have you're going to get information or hear, advice from several people. So you might have already gone out and talked to or asked several spiritual people about this. So that could be. And you might get some advice from men. Also, the Queen of Cups is here. I don't see any couples or anything like that, but I'm sensing that if you put in your emotion, you'll get something back. Also, let's see here. You have like no double cards or anything like that, and no aces. I saw no aces in this reading. But here's what I did see. You're going to win. I mean, this is the star. I think the more you pour out, the more you pour into this, the more you're going to get back. The more you pour into this, Shanta, the more you're going to win. The more you'll shine, the more you'll do it. And you're going to have to let something go. I don't know what it is, but you'll have to let something go in order to get it. It may be, you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you might be a Scorpio. But I feel like you might have been building something, and it might all crumble. So be aware of that. It might, if you're on the wrong path, you might have to get rid of that so you can get on the right path and get what it is you really want. Because I believe you got the world at your feet, Shonda. I think that the world is your oyster. I think you can get what you want. I think you can move from, where you are now to any other place you wish to be. You just have to set that in motion, believe in it, make it so. Okay, Shonda? So if this reading resonated with you, I hope that when you hear this, you take a moment to like and share our video and to subscribe to the the channel. Then go by our blog website and subscribe over there at astrologyalookinside.com. Visit our shop at astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyalookinside, and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrology a look inside. Okay, so that was for Shauna Runta. Okay, so I didn't see Ashika or Country come back. That means Ashika and Country, I'm gonna have to do you on Saturday. Because guess what? Mama is out of here. Okay, I'm out of here. And Shanak Runta, your reading has been done, my friend. Many blessings to you. Many blessings to all. Much love and light. May the next 2 weeks make it so we all shine, because it happened in Leo. So, shine, 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 let it shine. Okay, I'm out of here. Blessings, everybody. Mwah. Bye.